Lakers are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. Hachimura out there with Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. Now, here's Thompson. After Luka Doncic's miss. Thompson inside. Outside, Green. Here's Whitmore. He's defended by Reeves. And it's Whitmore missing. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Hayes. Back to Doncic. Off target from three-point range. Whitmore with it. Defended by Reeves. Misses the three. And LeBron, the only player to reach 40,000 points in his career. Clark, you're shaking your head. It's incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely remarkable, Kevin. And I did not think I would see it in my lifetime. 40,000 points. Just the sound of that is ridiculous. And, you know, he not only has lived up to the hype that has followed him since he was 15 years old, he's actually exceeded it, Kevin, which is crazy.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, D.A.?
I had a chance to talk with the head coach, Ime Udoka. Now, LeBron always #1 on the scouting report. Coach said on top of being a physically dominant player, he's like an extra coach on the court, able to control the game with his basketball IQ alone. Kevin, a big challenge to handle the mental challenge of LeBron James. Back to you.
Thanks, David. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Takes a three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Doncic has got 6 points.
Nice work there from Doncic. Saw an opportunity to cash in and didn't let it go awry.
Whitmore. Oh,
man.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Thompson for three. A rebound by the Lakers.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Thompson with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Thompson sets the pick for Whitmore. Those three-pointers off the mark. Lakers have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. A nice shot by Doncic.
Way downtown. Doncic testing the limits of his range there.
Brooks, the pass to Green.
In the first 2 minutes.
On the wing, Brooks. Guarded by Doncic. And it's Brooks that time on the assist by Green.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
The three for Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic. It's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They trail by 1. And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
Brooks misses.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Kicks it out to James. Sinks the three-pointer.
LeBron ready to fire. Shot it with confidence there.
Rockets trail by 4. Lobbed up there for Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Now, though, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Thompson outside. Doncic with the steal. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. From deep three-point land. Rockets with the rebound.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And it's Whitmore missing.
Hey, I think that green light they'd given him early should probably go red now. I mean, he needs to get some other folks involved.
Out to Brooks. Stolen by Reeves. Doncic from deep three-point land. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Lakers. He finishes with not. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
You know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then it's Vincent, and it's Connect in its small forward. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, "I've always felt like I belong." It goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, "Is this confidence or cockiness?" He told her, "You're basically kind of the same thing." Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And Holiday kicks to Van Vliet. Pass to Eason. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. A three. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Lakers leading by 5. Here's Finney-Smith. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Finney-Smith's got 5 points so far.
Really good work by Finney-Smith there to get himself in position, doing the work before the shot, and once he gets the ball, he's good to go.
Smith, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Clark, what is it about Austin Reeves' style of play that makes him such a good scorer?
I love the fact that he can change pace with the dribble. You know, he's not super fast, but he's not slow either. What he is shifty and smart. He's got good size, good ball skills, and he's got a nice mid-range jumper. All of that allows him to keep defenders off balance.
Pass to Connect. To the paint, and it goes on a bounce. That one is off Smith. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Houston. Whitmore comes in for Aaron Holiday. And then for the Lakers, Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And James subbed in for Connect. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's James missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
LeBron is doubled. And stolen by Whitmore. And here we go. Fast break, and Whitmore's got it.
Oh, man. When Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
LeBron outside. And again, no good by the Lakers. It's trailed by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Whitmore. He has 7. Down low. Back to Şengün. This one for 3. That one's in. His first shot this game.
He's got a real nice feel for the game. Şengün's quick to make the most of an open look when it avails itself.
James has a 2-pointer. And just miss after miss right now. Here's Whitmore. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And stolen by Whitmore. Shoots. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Houston.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
And stolen by LeBron. By himself. LeBron finishing the fast break.
As soon as he got the ball, LeBron was full steam ahead.
Thompson, it's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
pass to James. Over to the left wing. In a wide open look for Hachimura. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
And a wide open look for Whitmore. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Oh, really strong outing from Whitmore. You see the potential for greatness.
And here's Reeves outside. Eason grabs the board.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Whitmore. He's defended by Reeves. Pass to Whitmore. Back to Thompson. Tries again. Şengün with the ball. Şengün with a screen on LeBron. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
1 eye on the rim, 1 eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Lakers ahead, up by 1. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. So you look at Cam Whitmore, his contribution.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
Thompson is out there with Brooks. And it's Green. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Whitmore in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Tate, he's checked in for Cam Whitmore. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. I think we have a beautiful game now.
And the wide open shot from Green. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
The young fella making shots. Green scoring it well considering how little experience in the league he has.
And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there.
Green against Doncic. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Doncic. Right wing. To the middle. It's stolen by Tate. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it. The fast break chance. Green, the pass to Tate. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Lakers trail by 4. And Clark for the Lakers. Their last 2 seasons ended in playoff losses to the Denver Nuggets.
And I tell you what, they fought hard both times, Kevin. The point differential was only 24 points over the 4 games in 2023 and just 11 points in 2024. LA actually led most of the 5-game series, but weren't able to advance.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
On the wing, Reed. And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the Rockets making a change here. Whitmore is checked in. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And here's Reeves outside. Kicks it out to James. From outside, off the mark. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Brooks has got his second bucket of the night.
Good use of the stop and pop there by Brooks, keeping his body under control.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have the luxury of being contained. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. Whitmore finds Şengün. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. Smith checked in for Houston. And the Lakers also making a switch. Finney Smith's checked in. Tries the spin move. There's Green with the three. Rebound the Lakers. James has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Luka hustles and gets it to the rim.
Doncic has it all, full package. Soft hands that time made the floater look easy.
You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. The Lakers moving the ball around. It's good from long range. And now a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
Knowing exactly where his guys are at all times. That's a nice dime from the King.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've led by as much as 10. Rockets have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. And it's Brooks in the corner. Thompson looking for an opening. Out to Smith. 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot. Whitmore finds Smith, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Tari Eason's checked in for Thompson. And then for Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes. And it's Connect in for LeBron. Doncic outside. 35 seconds left in the third. Reeves the pass to Vanderbilt. Now Doncic. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Doncic. And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's stolen by Green.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Here's Whitmore. He's defended by Reeves. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. The 3-ball from Doncic.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
And so it's Los Angeles. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. In at forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Shake Milton is out there with Connect. And it's Finney Smith in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Hey guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, you know, that was out of his reach anyway, so I don't even know why he made that effort. No need to commit the foul there.
Gabe Vincent, he's checked in for Shake Milton. Shot by Eason, no good. And the foul on Tari Eason. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Lakers leading by 9. Pass to Hachimura. A 3-pointer, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Holiday gets the bucket.
And Smith already understands that you have to be unselfish if you're going to gain the respect of your teammates and coaches.
Here's Finney Smith. Sinks the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Hachimura. No good from outside. Rockets trail by 9. Holiday, the pass to Easton. And it's Brooks at the elbow. Over Connect. Over in the corner, Green. Pocket 6. Pick off in midair. It's taken away by Smith, and then Smith with the dunk.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
Los Angeles leading by 7. Screen by James. The tray. It's rebounded by Houston.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Brooks with him. He's picked up by James. Pass to Green. Holiday sets the pick for Green. 4 on the clock. Eason gets a wide open look. Drills it from outside. And now it's just a 4-point Laker lead.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
Hachimura finds Vincent. Picked by Finney-Smith. Hachimura the pass to Finney-Smith. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. James way outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Brooks outside. Pass to Smith. The shot, no good. LeBron with some nice D. Lakers leading by 4. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And it's Connect in the corner. And that one's good. Hachimura.
Just solid with the jump shot. Hachimura helps your offense in a number of ways. In that case, spacing the floor.
To the left wing. Back to LeBron. Hachimura with a screen on Holiday. James, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
It's stolen by Green. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by LeBron. And so James will bring it up for L.A. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Got that one up quick. Hachimura's got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles. And stolen by James. And it's Aaron Holiday with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
LeBron sets the screen for Doncic. Over Green. Rockets with the rebound. And it's desperation time now.
Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 3. They need the quickest shot possible.
And here is Los Angeles now. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Los Angeles with another miss. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession.
Rockets ball.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Doncic with the steal. Puts up a 3. Nailed from three-point land. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And in the win. Thank you for that, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
opposition tonight.
We should, and it always makes for exciting basketball. But more importantly, B.A., these are teams that create easy buckets. Everything in basketball cannot be a grind. That's why these two teams are fun to watch.
And now Dallas' starting group. Thompson out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Daniel Gafford. Then there's Davis. And it's Washington in at the 3. Now here's Whitmore. And a miss there on the triple. Davis with it. Out to Thompson from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Şengün. Now let's send it over to Ali LaForce, who was able to talk with Ime Udoka.
I asked Coach how they plan to defend Kyrie Irving. He laughed and said, that's top secret, but seriously, Irving's got those moves, the counter moves, the incredible finishing around the rim, and sometimes you just hope Kyrie has an off night. We'll see how locked in Kyrie is tonight, guys.
Appreciate the report, Ali.
At his absolute best, Klay Thompson rise and fire on the catch. Good night defense.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Back to Whitmore. Shot clock at 6. Şengün, a screen on Gafford. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Here's Green.
Well, you got to love the defensive effort, contesting that shot by Kyrie, just trying to frustrate his man on the defensive end.
No good with the triple. The Rockets have gone 1 for 3 so far. Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
B.A., this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
Thompson fires from way outside. The long distance 3 is buried. Thompson's got 6.
Klay Thompson is not about to let a 3 go unanswered. Big time shot.
And that one's good. Whitmore.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Washington's shot is good.
We think of Thompson as a beautifully gifted shooter, but make no mistake, he understands when and where to place the basketball when a teammate is open.
Irving for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. Christie's checked in for Washington.
In for the Mavericks.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside, Green. Stolen by Thompson. Outside, Irving. Out to Thompson. Let's go with a 3. Rockets with a rebound.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Oh, Amen Thompson. Incredible verticality.
Now here's Thompson. He has 6. Outside for Irving. And that misses. That would have put him up.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And it's Green missing. And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 2. Here's Irving. Pass to Christie. Fires for 3. Fires in the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Şengün passes to Brooks. The 3 is up. The putback. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Dallas has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point line in this first quarter. On the take. Outside for Irving. The 3. They get it back. Takes the 3. Drops in the 3.
Well, we know Kyrie is one of the outstanding shot takers and makers in this league.
Outside for Brooks. From downtown, the Rockets again can't hit.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
Ooh, he dialed that one up from long distance. Thompson's got 9 points.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Whitmore. Looking to win the run. Brooks outside. Thompson in the post. He's guarded by Irving. 5 to shoot. And it's hammered home by Green.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Here's Christie. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Klay Thompson. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Aaron Holiday out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Eason in at the 3. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Irving, no good. The Rockets trail. Smith into the lane. On the wing, Holiday. Şengün, a screen on Dinwiddie. Holiday passes to Eason. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Dallas has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Şengün passes to Eason. Şengün, the screen. Outside Holiday. The 3. Lively grabs the miss. Dallas leading by 5. Oh, it's stolen by Eason. This one for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Eason's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Irving with it. And it's Şengün picking him up. Irving, the pass to Lively. Irving against Şengün. Fires the 3. And Kyrie Irving good for 3. Irving's got 9 points.
Well, you know that Kyrie is going to be looking for a shot in that situation. It isn't hard for him to find one ever, it seems.
Now here's Eason. Holiday from long range. And Houston, another 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Jabari Smith Jr. is making some serious strides, and Coach Ime Udoka praised him and said his all-around game, his confidence, great defensive versatility. He's starting to handle and make plays for others. Shooting is a huge asset for him, but we want him to post up and find his mid-range shots as well. He can rise up over guys. Brian?
He is certainly one to watch, Allie. Thank you. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Irving for 3. Eason pulls it in. The Rockets have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. All right, Doris, Kyrie Irving is a special talent. What's his greatest asset, you think, on the floor?
Oh, B.A., this is a tough question. If you ask NBA players, they'll tell you the guy with the best handle historically is Kyrie Irving. But to me, his best attribute, fearlessness, the ability to deliver when it most matters.
Now here's Irving. He's got 9. And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's his first foul of the game. Thompson, he's checked in for Houston. Whitmore comes in for Holiday. Gafford, he's checked in for Dallas. Klay Thompson comes in for Christie. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Houston?
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Landale's checked in for Houston. Shepherd comes in for VanVleet. Now here's Thompson. Pass to Eason. Here's Shepherd. 6 on the shot clock. Whitmore with it. Pulls it from the corner. Gafford grabs the miss. 1:22 left in the first half. Now Thompson. Outside Irving. Shakes him. Out to Thompson. Lets the three fly. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 4 assists in the game. Rockets trail by 4. They set the screen. And here's Thompson for 3. Dinwiddie with the rebound. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Thompson outside. Back to Irving.
And foul. That's not who you want to send to the line.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. And he drops the first.
The neat thing about Kyrie Irving is you get style and substance. This guy's such a fluid player, makes the game look effortless.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Drains the triple. Thompson's got 5 points.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
It's Dinwiddie on the wing. Here he goes. Outside for Irving. He buries it from 3. Irving's got 13 points in this quarter.
Excellent setup. The pre-shot preparation, getting into that catch-and-shoot game. We see it, Kyrie.
Eason, a screen on Dinwiddie. Releases. Outside Eason. Outside Whitmore. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Mavericks. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge.
They're thinking about the shot.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. Anthony Davis is out there with Washington. Then it's Klay Thompson. Then it's Daniel Gafford. And it's Irving in at the point. Thompson passes to Davis. Out to Thompson. Pass to Washington. Now Gafford. Williams defending. And here's Thompson for 3. Tate grabs the board. Rockets trail by 4. Takes a 3. And there's Thompson on the assist from Tate. Thompson's got 8. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Graham.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Irving with it. Landale's there. Irving with it. Now Thompson defending. Thompson passes to Washington. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Washington's got his 2nd basket. Pass to Shepherd for the tie. Knocks it down from distance. And it's a tie ball game.
Well, Shepherd can really spin it from distance, and he doesn't need a lot of room to launch it.
Davis a screen. Thompson passes to Davis. Thompson scanning the floor. Shoots over Shepherd. And Thompson gets it to go. 14 points for him. Houston has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this 3rd quarter. Pass to Shepherd. Driving in. The kick out to Williams. Here's Landale. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Mavericks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Irving. Thompson outside. And here's Gafford. Pass to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Over Tate. Rockets with a rebound. Here's Landale. Yet to see a basket. Tate finds Williams. Here's Landale. He's guarded by Gafford.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Shepard.
2 minutes.
Back to Landale. Thompson against Tate. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the Rockets will go for a different look here. Alperin Şengün's checked in for Landale. Dylan Brooks comes in for Tate. Whitmore's checked in for Williams. And Green is subbed in for Shepard. And Dallas also making a switch. Exum's checked in for Irving. Got a piece of it. And they're on the run. Here's Whitmore outside. Washington grabs the miss. The Mavericks leading. Exum outside. On the wing, Thompson. 1:24 left in the third quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Davis, the pass to Washington. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Rockets. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Left side, Whitmore. Pass to Brooks. To snap the cold streak. And it falls all over the rim and in. It's a tie ball game. Dallas has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Over to the wing. Washington passes to Exum. Whitmore with it. Now Thompson defending. And here's Green from the arc. Look at Green showing off his range.
Yeah, and Green has tons of confidence in his three-point shot. And it was on display right there as he knocked it down.
Gafford with a screen on Green. Exum passes to Gafford. Exum outside. 4-3. Hits the trifecta.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Houston has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Outside for Brooks. From deep. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. Thompson outside. Left side, Davis. Back to Thompson. Over Whitmore. And that's not going to go. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Dylan Brooks. Tari Eason is out there with Alperin Şengün. Then it's Cam Whitmore. And it's Green in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Here's Eason. And the Rockets hit again from deep. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Houston.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Here's Whitmore outside. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Thompson a screen on Brooks. Here's Christie. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Fires the 3. He drops it from range. Dinwiddie's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, stretching out the defense horizontally. Dinwiddie helping his team spacing.
Green in the post. He's covered by Dinwiddie. And it's Whitmore missing. The Mavericks trailing. Here's Christie. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Houston has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. To take the lead. Rebounded by Green. The Rockets have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Outside Eason. Back to Green. Pass to Brooks. Now Whitmore. Brooks a screen on Thompson. Whitmore with it. Now Thompson defending. And Whitmore with the three. And the Rockets lead by 4.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Outside for Davis. Davis on the take. Here's Dinwiddie. Poke loose. Eason with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Outside Whitmore. Back to Eason. Here's the three. No good that time. Mavericks trail by 4. Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Gafford. Now Dinwiddie. Launches a three. Again the miss by the Mavericks.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Screen by Eason. Lets it go from deep. And Jalen Green with the three. And now a 7-point Rocket lead.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Dallas, no good that time either.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Here's Whitmore outside. Another three from Houston.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the 4th, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Pass to Şengün. We've got 1:08 left in the final quarter. Mavericks trail by 10. Thompson outside. Shot to stop the run. Offensive rebound. Here's Christie. The three. Sinks it from distance.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
Outside for Green. Outside Eason. Fires the three. The shot that time not on target. And so Dinwiddie will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Corner shot. That doesn't go either for Thompson. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And so it's Houston with it. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th. And that one's good. Whitmore.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Edwards for three. And that's an intentional foul.
Man, you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
The first one falls.
That's line for your Rockets.
He makes 1 or 2 that time.
He might not have made them all, but he made enough to put this one out of reach.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
That free throw good from Şengün.
Houston. Alperen Şengün.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. A competitive game. You have to...
This game has all the makings of a shootout.
Yeah, these are two high-powered offenses. I feel for all the defenders in this one because they're going to have their hands full.
Now, here's Doncic. The three from LeBron. That one's in. His first shot this game.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a three-point basket.
Thompson inside the line. It's rebounded by Hayes.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
And a deep three from Doncic. The Mavericks pull it in. Now, here is Irving. From deep. Reeves with the rebound. Doncic feeling it out. Here's the three. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ. Michael Jordan.
Los Angeles with another miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
To the left side wing. And stolen by LeBron. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with J.J. Redick.
Now, when it came to Kyrie Irving, Coach said trying to contain him tonight won't be easy. He told me Kyrie is a fantastic player, but I feel confident that our guys will be all over him tonight. Pretty strong words, guys.
Thank you, David. And here's Thompson after Luka Doncic hitting the three. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Beyond the arc. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
Here's Irving, and there's the drive. Davis with a screen on Reed. Thompson with the bucket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job of fighting through the screen.
Now, here's Doncic. 6 points for him. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Thompson outside. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
Now, here is Irving. Still scoreless.
Something that's not talked about is that he is a high IQ player. You got to respect how fast Kyrie makes decisions, especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
Doncic against Irving. They need this. And that's good. Luka Doncic for 3. Doncic has got 9 points.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. There's the triple. Rebounded by Gafford. Got a piece of it. Dallas leading by 3. Thompson from long range. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. The Lakers shooting 31% here early on. Not getting the shots they'd like. A nice shot by Doncic.
And Doncic used to creating kind of a luxury for him to simply catch and shoot.
Irving against Doncic. Gafford sets the pick for Thompson. Back to Irving. That will count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Tie game in Los Angeles. And will... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Derek Lively. Then there's Christie. And it's Marshall in at the 4 spot. And the Lakers have possession. Following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Connect. Vanderbilt kicks to Finney-Smith. Offensive rebound. Dinwiddie against Reeves. Takes the 3. And Lively pulls it down. Mavericks leading by 3. Goes up from the top of the key. Christie can't make it.
Normally he drains that.
Picked by Finney-Smith. Reeves the pass to Vanderbilt. Pass to Connect. Vanderbilt a screen on Irving. Here's Connect. And he's good on the 3-ball. Connect's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's why he's in this league. Connect is deadly from deep.
As a junior college product, Dalton Connect, Greg, didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin. Spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program. Then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee. And there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick.
The shot's good from Christie.
That's a clever pass there by Kyrie, getting the ball to the guy for the better look.
To the inside, Finney-Smith passes to Reeves. From past the arc. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Lively's got his 4th rebound in this one. Dinwiddie for 3. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Lakers trail by 3. Here's Vincent. Still yet to score. Pass to Connect. Shoots the 3. Connects from 3-point range. Connects got a pair of triples in the second now for Los Angeles. Outside Irving. Christie the pass to Irving. And here is Marshall. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 6 assists here tonight.
Using his vision on the floor, Kyrie sees what's out there and makes a clever pass.
Vincent misses. Dallas leading by 3. From the arc. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Here's Vincent, covered by Irving. Pass to Vanderbilt. Reeves in the corner. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Reeves. That 3 off the mark. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Lively. And it's off from 3-point range. Lakers shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. Mavericks shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Lakers trail by 3. Pass to Connect. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. We've got 1:08 left in the first half. Back to Finney-Smith for the 3. And the 3-ball is good. Finney-Smith's got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
And you like to see that from Connect. Found the man with a better look.
Christie with the screen on Vanderbilt. Marshall can't hit. And lost Los Angeles guys shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. Vincent misses. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. Dinwiddie is screen on Vanderbilt. The kick out to Irving. Good on the triple. Irving's got his third basket of the night right there.
A capable shooter from distance. Give Kyrie space to fire, and he does not pass it up.
Here's Finney-Smith. They get it again. Reeves outside. Hits it from three-point range.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Dinwiddie. Over to the left wing. Christie the pass to Irving. Tie game in Los Angeles. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by court. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. From line. They're measuring up the shot.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. Jackson Hayes is out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. No one near James as he lets it go. Hands it from downtown. James has got 6. RJ, so often with rookies, we want to judge them after half a season. But we're not very patient with them. How long should we give players to prove themselves in the NBA?
Well, there's a different type of prove yourself. If you're talking about a rookie, I was taught after about game 60, you're no longer a rookie because you played every team, you understand the defensive concepts. You might be a little fatigued, but after that, you're no longer a rookie. But to judge them, if they can play in this league, it can take a couple of years.
The 3 is good, and he got fouled in the act of shooting. This could turn into a 4-point play.
Nice feed by Thompson. Most of the time, Clay either shoots or passes it. Doesn't really dribble that much.
Lakers trail by 4. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report.
And he's such a polished shooter. You can't give Doncic these kinds of opportunities, or he's going to burn you.
Nice move. The kick out to Williams. 3-pointer. Marshall with it. He's against Hachimura. 5 on the clock. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Williams has got it all tied up now for the Mavs.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Hayes with the screen for James. Over Thompson. And again, it's the Lakers.
And production, one of the things James does best. He's so skilled at finding shots for himself.
And Richard, you've watched LeBron James over the years. His approach never wavers. It never changes.
He is all business all the time, on the court, off the court. The consistency of his focus and mental toughness is unbelievable.
LeBron sets the screen for Doncic. And Hayes kicks to James. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Williams inside the line. The Lakers with the rebound. Hayes has got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And here's James outside. Here he's in from three-point range. LeBron's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Lakers. Williams for 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 8th rebound here tonight. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Lakers. And then for Dallas, Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Davis comes in for Najee Marshall. Christie subbed in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Outside for Davis. Back to Williams. The offensive rebound.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
For 3. The rebound by James.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Doncic kicks to James. On the wing, Reed. He's covered by Thompson. A 3-ball. James, no good. The Mavericks trailer. Lively a screen on Reed. Thompson. Outside for Davis. Here's Davis knifing inside. Right side, Williams. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Mavericks lead by 1. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. We've got Dante Exum. Kyrie Irving is out there with Williams. Then it's Derek Lively, and it's Edwards in at the 4. Exum with a wide-open look. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Exum's got his first basket. The Lakers' shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. James, the pass to Hachimura. Stolen by Exum. And Edwards launches it from deep. A rebound by the Lakers. For the 3. Whoa! James showing the range.
Look, when LeBron James is hitting his 3 from that spot, look, this offense completely opens up.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Hachimura, no good. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Pass to Lively. Now Irving launches it. Milton grabs the board. Now here is Hachimura. Offensive rebound. Fires from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. Hachimura's got the lead up to 3 now for the Lakers.
Just solid with the jump shot. Hachimura helps your offense in a number of ways. In that case, spacing the floor.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. No good on the triple. Mavericks trail by 3. Right side, Irving. Dallas moving it around. Exum's shot is off. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Hachimura setting the pick for James. Back to Hachimura. That's a good one. Pick by Finney-Smith. Buries the long-range jumper. Goodwin's got himself going there. His first points in the game on the deep ball. Irving with it. Now defended by Goodwin. Wasted no time on that one.
Oh, you got to love the back and forth action we're witnessing here right now. I mean, the crowd's going crazy. One moment for one 3-pointer, then they come right back and boom, another.
Boy, this is starting to get real.
Irving looking for an opening. From outside the arc, another three for Dallas.
The right guy to go to in this situation. Kyrie Irving has so many tricks in his bag that will help him find the shot that he needs.
Hachimura setting the pick for LeBron. Hachimura finds James. And it's Goodwin. That time on the assist by James. LeBron's got 4 assists in the game. Pass to Exum. From past the arc. Traps in the tray. Exum's got the game tied up here for the Mavs.
Boy, does he stun the crowd by answering right back with that triple to get the game back to even.
Here's Hachimura. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good. For 3, Edwards. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Finney-Smith's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. A shot by Milton, no good.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Outside Williams to take the lead. Hachimura grabs the miss.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now. Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Irving kicks to Exum. Back to Irving. 34 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Goodwin with the steal. James a screen on Edwards. Goodwin passes to Milton. 6 to shoot. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
That's their only option. They have to get a good look from deep here.
Irving for 3. He's off from 3. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. What a show they put out here at home tonight. Much appreciated, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Here are the starters for Houston. Alperon Şengün out there with Amin Thompson. Then it's Dylan Brooks. Then there's Whitmore. And it's Green in at the 1. Doncic, no good.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
And that one's good. Whitmore.
And this is something Brooks must continue focusing on. When he sets up guys, team chemistry improves.
Screen by James. Doncic passes to James. Lets the 3 fly, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
The 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. The Rockets went from 22 to 41 wins last year, finishing right at 500.
Great progress by Houston. Just missed the play-in in the West. They would have easily made that same play-in tournament in the East. A huge step forward for the Rockets, no doubt. And I think it's a team that can sustain that trajectory. Boy, what a high-arcing shot from Doncic. Seemed like that one was never going to get to the rim after it left his hand.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Thompson outside. Knocked away. James with a steal. Pass to Doncic. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Green.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Brooks outside. Thompson, a screen on Doncic. Here's Whitmore outside. James with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. The 3 ball. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
All systems are on go when LeBron has the ball behind the arc.
Brooks with it. Now Doncic defending. Houston with another miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Fires for 3. And Los Angeles another 3.
You cannot give Luka any space out beyond the arc because he'll make you pay every time.
Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. Finney Smith checked in for the Lakers. And a change for the Rockets. Smith, he's checked in for Alperon Şengün. Now here's Doncic. He's got 6. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Savvy play call that time by Luka, creating some room for himself out there. Got some space, just what he needed.
Green. No good. Unable to win this run. Los Angeles leading by 8 in 2024. Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if we didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Connects checked in for Reeves. James outside. No good on the triple. Rockets trail by 6. For 3, Smith knocks down the long J.
And Smith has such confidence rising up from deep. This is what's going to make him so dangerous here in the pros.
And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's his first foul of the game. So both teams making some changes here. There's a minute 12 left now in the first quarter. And book it for Vanderbilt.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Easton finds Green. From deep. And Houston, another 3.
Of course, a volume three-point shooter like Green has an answer. He was ready to strike back in a hurry.
3-pointer. It's hauled in by Houston. For 3, Smith. And the ball out of play. Lakers will have it.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Connects checked in for Los Angeles. Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Vincent. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Houston has gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. And it's Green missing. For Los Angeles, they've got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to Vincent. Outside Reeves. Jacks up a 3. Connects from downtown.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
For 3, Smith. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Smith's got 6 points.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Lakers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
So the Rockets 5 now. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Fred VanVleet out there with Aaron Holiday. And it's Eason in at the 3. You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Boy, it sure is, B.A. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnovers when you're playing for the Lakers.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hachimura's checked in. Shepard, he's checked in for Houston. Vincent outside, fires the 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Rockets trail by 3. Out to the right wing. And here's Shepard for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Shepard is good at measuring the defense. He knows his passes are coming his way if he has space to shoot.
To the inside. Outside Reeves. To the right side. Eason with a steal. Smith in the high post. Pass to Shepard. Now here's Holiday. Guarded closely. Smith with it. Clock at 6. Holiday passes to Smith. That's good from Holiday on the assist by Smith.
When he's dropping dimes, an opponent gets very nervous dealing with Jabari Smith.
Hachimura from long range. And the three-pointer goes. And the Lakers lead by 1.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Inside. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Reeves, the pass to Hachimura. Back to Reeves. Hachimura sets a screen. Pass to Vincent. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Back to Reeves. To the paint. Pass to Finney-Smith from downtown. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now. Reeves, the pass to Finney-Smith. And the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That's his first foul of the game. Luka Doncic has checked in for Reeves.
Now to the lineup for your Lakers.
Doncic feeling it out a bit.
Number 77, Luka Doncic.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Goodwin. Hachimura from long range. The Lakers with another miss.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
Clark, Hachimura has always been a monster with his strength. He knows how to use his frame.
He sure does, and he has an ample frame, B.A. Working out with LeBron during the summer and training certainly hasn't hurt him in that regard. He knows how to use his body, but he's also become a pretty reliable three-point shooter and all-around scorer.
Smith, he's checked in for Şengün. Doncic against Green, and there's the call on Jalen Green. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Third team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
Really good work by Finney-Smith there to get himself in position, doing the work before the shot, and once he gets the ball, he's good to go.
Doncic with it. Checked by Brooks. Hachimura with a screen on Thompson. Back to Hachimura. Takes a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. And it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead. Thompson finds Brooks. Now Whitmore. There's the steal. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Smith. Out to Thompson. Pass to Whitmore. Takes the 3. Doncic grabs the miss.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Here's Goodwin. Sends it home from three-point land. Goodwin's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Whitmore outside. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
And here's Thompson. They need this. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. We'll be back in a moment. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Rui Hachimura is out there with Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Team foul.
Tries a 3 off the inbound. That one's good from Green. And the assist by Brooks. Green's got 6.
Green getting very aggressive on the perimeter and really good concentration as he focused on his shot.
From deep, here's Doncic. Luka! Lethal!
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And it's Green missing. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. They lead by 7 after years of finishing at the bottom of the West. Things are looking up for the Rockets, Clark.
You know, B.A., they've done a really good job of drafting and developing players. That combination can allow you to move forward. And along with signing complementary veterans, that adds to the mix as well. And they've done a nice job. And they've got future draft capital, too. So the Rockets are certainly on the rise.
James outside. 4-3. LeBron fires and hits a 3.
That defense has to worry so much about LeBron as a passer that it opens things up for his jump shot.
Brooks a screen on Hachimura. Thompson goes in. Pass to Whitmore. There's the 3. He drops it from range. Whitmore's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
To the middle. tries to save it. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Smith, he's checked in for Houston. Eason comes in for Brooks. And here's Doncic outside. Doncic on the wing. And there's the call on Jalen Green. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Doncic against Green. James, a screen on Green. Pass to James. Clock at 4. Oh, wow! Set him up and let LeBron finish.
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Smith no good. Los Angeles leading by 6. And Doncic launches from deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
You know, the moment Luka gets loose now, his shot is off. Great quick release for the big guy.
Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that will allow him to really not ever be sped up or out of control.
Finney Smith's checked in for the Lakers. Shepard, he's checked in for the Rockets. And he's going for the lob! And it's James with the jam.
Hey, I really like what I'm seeing from LeBron here tonight, keeping it simple. He's going to the hot hand, which is him. That's pretty good.
Pass to Eason. Launches it. Rebounded by the Lakers.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Rockets trail by 11. Here's Shepard. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Şengün passes to Smith. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul. And the Lakers with some changes. Vanderbilt comes in for Hayes and connects something for LeBron. Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets. Tate comes in for Smith.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
Here's Whitmore outside. Can't get that one to go. Now 4 for 10. Los Angeles leading by 8. Doncic outside. Pass to connect. The 3 is up. No luck on that one. For Houston, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. And it's Eason with a 3. Eason's got his second basket on the night.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
And here's Doncic. Oh, Luka playing grown man ball inside.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
They swipe it. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skill.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So the Rockets 5 now. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Aaron Holiday out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Eason in at the 3 spot. Nails it from 3. Vincent's got his first 3 points of the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
James passes to Hachimura. Beyond the arc. And Los Angeles, another 3.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
And the foul on Jabari Smith. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And the Lakers making a change here. Milton is checked in. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Shepard's checked in. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Lakers lead by 7. Outside Milton, from behind the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Milton's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on defense.
Pass to Holiday. James against Easton. It's going to be on LeBron James. That'll be a second foul of the game. The Lakers making a switch here. Vincent's checked in. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Smith finds Holiday. Another miss by Holiday. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. 3-pointer. Rockets with a rebound. Smith's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Holiday. The 3 is up. Knocks it down from distance. Holiday's got 9 points here in the second half.
And you can see Smith has the vision. Now, it'll be interesting to watch that part of his game continue to develop.
Back to James. Hachimura with a screen on Smith. Now Hachimura. Shot clock at 6. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Easton. Screen by Easton. Fires from deep. And it's Shepard missing.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead 3s like that one.
Pass to Vincent. There's the triple. Easton pulls it in. Rockets trail by 10. The shot. Vincent grabs the miss.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
And it's Hachimura missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And there's the call on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul of the game. Some changes now for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for Finney Smith. Reeves comes in for Goodwin. And Doncic has subbed in for Vincent. And Houston will go for a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Smith. Brooks comes in for Easton. Whitmore's checked in for Holiday. And Green is subbed in for Shepard. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnover, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
Here's Whitmore outside. Rebound, the Lakers. Hayes has got his 5th rebound in this one. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And there's the call on Ben Thompson. That's his first foul. James is checked in for Finney Smith.
First team foul. Coming into the floor.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. He was all alone on that one. Doncic has got 11 points here in the second half.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Lakers.
And it was dueling 3-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Luka Doncic.
Well, I thought he was their catalyst tonight, guys. Moving the rock, actively looking to set other guys up. Outstanding work.
Houston with another miss. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
And here are the Rockets. throw it down. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Whitmore outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Here's Reeves. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Green for 3. And Houston another 3.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
From deep, here's Doncic. Buries it from 3. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
It's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Here's the starting group for Houston. We've got Alperon Şengün. Thompson is out there with Brooks. Then it's Cam Whitmore. And it's Green in at the one. Drills the three-pointer.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
Irving passes to Thompson. Davis with it. Stolen by Thompson. With the drive. Count it. Good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Thompson, the kick out to Irving. Good on the three-point shot.
That is pure from Kyrie. Fantastic working off the catch.
Here's Whitmore. He's covered by Thompson. Thompson in the corner. Stolen by Thompson. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far.
Just waiting for a chance to make a play, and when the pass was made, he's all over it. Just a fantastic steal.
Whitmore sends a screen for Green. Just 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot off. Here's Şengün. The Mavericks pull it in.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Gafford passes to Davis. Now, here's Washington. Beyond the arc. The shot will not fall.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And when you look at P.J. Washington, his value, DB, lies in his defensive versatility.
Well, he's cross-positional. You can switch virtually every position with him on the defensive end. There's a strong physical presence, but maybe my favorite attribute is he's fearless. There's a toughness and an edge, and boy, you give him a big shot to take, he's not going to hesitate.
Now, Washington following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Here's Whitmore. He's guarded by Davis. No good on the three.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Kept alive. Out to Thompson. Another shot. Out left to the wing. Washington passes to Davis. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, even though Davis can create for himself, you love to see him get set up in rhythm.
Green finds Thompson.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Gafford with the steal. Green against Irving. 1:49 left in the first. They get the rebound. Pass to Washington. Thompson for the triple. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. Whitmore with it. Scoreless thus far. Another miss by Houston. Davis against Brooks. Washington sets the pick for Irving. Pass to Washington. Jacks up a three. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Brooks from outside. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Out to the right wing. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Washington's got a couple of threes now in the first with a man. Şengün with a screen on Thompson. Brooks with no one around. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Marshall comes in for P.J. Washington. Christie, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Houston with a big group substitution here. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Smith comes in for Thompson. Tari Eason's checked in for Brooks. And Shepard subbed in for Cam Whitmore. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Coming onto the floor for your Mavericks. Number 20.
There's Dinwiddie.
Kessler Edwards.
With 4 seconds on the clock. Out to Edwards. He gets it up. No good on the last second attempt there. And that does it for the first quarter. Mavericks lead. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
we've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Irving is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then it's Derek Lively. Then there's Christie. And it's Marshall in at the power forward. Here's Eason. No scoring in this one. The kick out to Holiday. In the corner, Smith with it. Holiday against Dinwiddie. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Mavericks leading. Over to the wing. Here's Christie. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Christie's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Smith outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
3 points.
Smith's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Rockets. Pass to Christie. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Adams, the pass to Eason. Now Shepard. Spins. 6 on the shot clock. A fader. They get it back. The kick out to Holiday. A second chance effort. Pass to Shepard. On the wing, Holiday. Takes the 3. Eason passes to Adams, so they take the lead. Adams has got his first points of the game.
Listen, there is a touch and a confidence about Steven Adams. If he's in the paint, he will get it done.
Here's Christie. Pass to Lively. Lively sends a screen for Dinwiddie. Off target from outside. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Smith with a screen on Christie. Eason gets a wide open look. No good with the triple.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. Gets an open look and hits. Now it's a 4-point Rocket lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Houston.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Great Kentucky native Reed Shepard followed in his dad's footsteps and stayed local for his college years.
How cool was that? His dad winning 2 national championships for the Bluegrass State, was named the MVP of the '98 college tournament, and he even had a brief stint in the NBA. Reed, the 3rd overall pick of the 2024 draft, blazing his own trail.
Now here is Smith. 6 points for him. Smith with a screen on Irving. And the shot is good. Holiday's got the lead up to 6 now for the Rockets. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Out to the right wing. Lively a screen on Smith. Marshall can't hit. And here are the Rockets now. They're on a 16-6 run from deep. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And I like how Shepard keeps things simple. When he notices someone on his team is open, he is more than happy to move the ball.
Pass to Christie. Dallas again turning it over.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Mavericks. Edwards comes in for Najee Marshall. Irving against Green. Brooks outside. Whitmore with it. The 3. Rebounded by Gafford. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Dinwiddie wide open. And a miss there on the triple. Rockets leading by 9.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Here's Whitmore. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so we wrap up the first half. Houston on top. They finish off the second quarter with an energy burst, a 19-6 run. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center.
For the fan half-court shot, drum roll, please. Ooh, they're measuring up the shot.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Nice game. Great performance by Jabari Smith.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible consistency. This guy is a great player who always brings a ton of energy. What a great half.
So on the floor for Houston, they got Jalen Green. Brooks is out there with Amen Johnson. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Whitmore in at the shooting guard. Christie against Green. A floater. Good D by Thompson. Rockets leading by 9. To the right side. Here's Whitmore. Hands the shot from the wing. Whitmore's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Rockets. It seems every season, Doris, we have players speak out on being unhappy with their role.
Well, consider, Kevin, that if you're one player on a roster in the NBA, how coveted each of those spots are, but also how competitive they are. You don't get there without that nature, which means you want to play.
And here are the Rockets. Outside, Green. Pass to Thompson. Back to Green. Brooks outside. Brooks setting the pick for Whitmore. Shot clock at 5. Pulls up from the corner. Mavericks with the rebound.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Here's Dinwiddie. Here's Christie. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Christie's got 9.
What a find by Spencer Dinwiddie. Defense keys in on him, and he decides to make the nice pass.
To the wing right side. And it's Whitmore missing. Mavericks trail by 6. Pass to Exum. There's the triple. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists tonight.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Şengün with the bucket.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now, here's Exum. He has 5. Pass to Christie. Out to Edwards. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Here's Whitmore after the Mavericks pick up 3. Off target with his 3. Here's Dallas. They're on an 11-3 run.
2 minutes remaining.
Dinwiddie's shot is off. Rockets leading by 3. Thompson outside. Into the lane. Thompson sets the pick for Whitmore. Back to Thompson. In the corner. Şengün with it. Offline with his 3. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Christie. Now, here's Exum. Christie with the screen on Şengün. Here's Christie. Whitmore defending. Here's Christie. He's got 9. For 3, Edwards. That one, no good.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
They get the rebound. At the elbow, Whitmore. Brooks outside. Back to Whitmore. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. And the Rockets lead by 5.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
And Ken Whitmore picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Houston with a big group substitution here. Smith checked in for Şengün. Tari Eason comes in for Thompson. Aaron Holiday is checked in for Dylan Brooks. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Jalen Green. Now Whitmore following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Stolen by Washington. Thompson outside. The three. Clay kicks off the break well.
And this is Thompson's calling card, an exceptional shooter from downtown.
VanVleet kicks to Holiday. Houston moving it around. Whitmore sends a screen for Eason. Hits the three-point bomb. Eason's got his third bucket of the night. Here's Davis. Out to Thompson. And a wide-open look for Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And here's VanVleet from the arc. And we just finished the third quarter, and we got a tight ball game here. Rockets up. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Williams. He's out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Prosper in at the power forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And here's Marshall to bring it up for the Mavericks. Irving, a screen on Eason. Outside Irving. It's stolen by Shepard. The tray drains the three-pointer. And the Rockets lead by 5. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Houston.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Eason finds Holiday. Back to Eason. Just 4 to shoot. Takes a 3. Out to Brooks. And we have an intentional foul there. Wish I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Dallas. Klay Thompson comes in for Williams. And then for Houston, Şengün's checked in for Brooks. Whitmore comes in for Aaron Holiday. And it's Green in for Shepard. And here are the Mavericks now. After the Rockets pick up 3. The shot by Thompson, no good. Eason with it. Guarded now by Marshall. And Davis sends it back.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Smith outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Mavericks trail by 8. Davis kicks to Irving. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jalen Green.
Guys, you have to love the way Irving uses his body to create contact inside and earn the trip to the stripe. This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Pass to Şengün. Back to Whitmore. And the call will be against Derek Weivel.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. To the wing on the left. Shoots the three. Shot by Eason. No good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The shot by Thompson. No good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
A three-pointer is right on target. And the Rockets lead by 9.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night. Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
And a wide-open look for Whitmore. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Thompson outside. Going inside. Thompson gets it inside.
Klay Thompson calm and cool under pressure. How about the big bucket from Klay?
Easton passes to Green. Green with a screen for Smith. Pocket 6. They kick it out to Green. Here's Eason. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Eason's got 9 points in the quarter.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Now Şengün after the missed three from Klay Thompson. Smith sets the pick for Şengün. Dallas has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Thompson for the triple. No good that time.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Fires the three. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
Klay Thompson loves delivering in tight spots. How easy does he make that big bucket look?
Green in the post. He's covered by Irving. Now Eason. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul.
You know what?
The coach's challenge has been...
The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed to review.
Now, where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
2 shots.
And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out.
unselfish basketball.
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. And Doncic launches from deep. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. Ooh, poked away. It's stolen by Doncic. Launches it from deep. The rebound by Klay Thompson.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Gafford the screen. He rifled that one in from distance.
How do you guard a shot from that deep? Well, let me tell you, Kyrie, he knows it's difficult.
Hayes with a screen on Irving. From deep, here's Doncic. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And his defenses have adjusted to Austin Reeves scoring. Richard, he's countered with the pass.
Austin Reeves doesn't get enough credit for how good his handle is, how much it's improved. It's allowed for him to score, get into different places, and make these passes.
The 3 from Washington. Rebound, the Lakers. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. The shot by Reeves, no good. The Mavericks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Up top, Thompson from outside the arc. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
Whenever the ball leaves Klay's hands, it is the same every single time. You always feel like it's going in. He's that good of a shooter.
The shot by Reeves, no good.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Irving, the pass to Thompson. Out to the right wing. Here's Gafford. It's Hayes with the rebound.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Washington grabs the miss. Dallas has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Irving, no good. The Lakers have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Oh, got that one up quick. Hachimura's got 6 points.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
Irving, the pass to Thompson for 3. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. I asked Coach what it's like facing LeBron now versus earlier in his career, and he quickly responded, not much. He's still extremely difficult to game plan for. Even at this stage of his career, he remains a dominant force. So limiting his production will be crucial for them in this matchup, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. And Doncic puts up a deep 3, and the rebound goes to Dallas. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Doncic outside from the arc. Davis with a rebound.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
The 3 from Thompson, and Dallas hits again from deep. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first. Doncic passes to Hayes. Back to Doncic. Out to James. Pass to Reeves. Now Doncic. He's guarded by Irving. Puts up a 3. And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. From deep 3-point range. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. 6 points for him.
This is what makes Kyrie so difficult to contain. He can pull up anywhere at any time.
And James gets it to go.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. He launched that one from way outside. Doncic has got 6.
Using that change of pace off the dribble, Doncic gets the shots he wants.
16 seconds left to play in the first. Irving against Doncic. Thompson outside. Just 4 to shoot. Irving for 3. And he can't get that one. And so it's Klay Thompson making highlights for the Mavericks. He dropped 3. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Connect is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then it's Gabe Vincent. And it's Finney Smith in at the 5 spot. Irving, the pass to Dinwiddie. Connects from downtown.
And it's great to see Dinwiddie dial it up from deep. He needs to keep connecting from out there.
Finney Smith, a screen. Pass to Reeves. Fires for 3. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And the shot's good by Irving.
Going right back at them. Kyrie answers with a 3 of his own. Woo.
Here's Vincent. And it's off from 3-point range. The Mavericks lead by 3. It's picked off. Pass to Reeves. Vincent outside. Back to Reeves. Now here's Vincent. And there's a pick. Let's go with a 3. Christie with a rebound. And Irving has got the ball here for the Mavs. Marshall can't hit.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Outside Finney Smith from the arc. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Pass to Christie. Back to Marshall. Finney Smith pulls it in. Lakers trail by 3. From deep, Reeves. That one doesn't drop.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
Here's Dinwiddie. Again, the miss by Dallas. The Lakers have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Vanderbilt with a screen. Vincent passes to Finney Smith. Here's Connect. It's stolen by Lively. The 3 is up. The Lakers with a rebound. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. From deep, Reeves hits the trifecta. Reeves has got 6 points in the quarter. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
And that one's good. Dallas has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to Christie. Here's Dinwiddie. He's covered by Reeves. Irving up top. Back to Dinwiddie. 6 to shoot. Lively with it. On the wing, Irving. Over Reeves. And it's Irving missing.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Jacks up with 3. The shot by Reeves, no good. The Mavericks trailing. Fires the 3. Nice shot by Christie. Christie's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Ooh, that's a clever pass there by Kyrie. Getting the ball to the guy for the better look.
Back to Finney Smith. Pass to Reeves. Vanderbilt with a screen. Now Finney Smith. And here's Connect outside. Tries to keep it alive. The Lakers with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul.
Something that really speaks to Kyrie's talent is his ability to impact the game the minute he steps on the floor. The game changes completely with the ball in his hands.
Sinks the 15-footer. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
James outside. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Thompson fires from way outside. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got his 5th rebound in this one. Hachimura from long range. And the rebound goes to Dallas. From deep. Rebounded by LeBron.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And a pretty tightly. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break. Ready for the second half.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Okay, they're thinking about the shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
We've got Anthony Davis, Thompson out there with Hardy, then it's Daniel Gafford, and it's Washington in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Pass to James, back to Doncic. Shoots over Hardy. Doncic, no good.
Well, that's what you get when you go for style points with the fadeaway. And look, he paid the price.
They get the rebound. Washington outside. Counted from distance. Washington's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. From deep, here's Doncic. Another miss by Doncic.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
The fadeaway. And Clay not to be denied.
You could probably blindfold Clay and he could still probably hit that.
Over his career, Anthony Davis has averaged 24 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Those are career numbers, Richard.
It's a very short list of players who have done that. Single digit. Pair his scoring with his defensive abilities, and you've got a problem.
From deep, here's Doncic. The Lakers with another miss.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Doncic outside to halt the run. Doncic delivers from range.
And look at Luka now getting aggressive at the arc. He was eager to answer that last 3.
Hardy, the pass to Thompson. The 3 from Washington. The shot won't fall. Some solid defense from James. The 3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one.
I like how fast Bron makes decisions, reading the defense ahead of time, rising and shooting with confidence. Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
And the Lakers hit again from deep.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
For 3, Hardy. Again, the miss by Dallas. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Doncic.
2 minutes remaining
For the lead. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Doncic has got 8 points in the quarter.
And I love Doncic's shot selection. So smart at knowing when to shoot it.
Here's Davis. Out to Thompson. 3-pointer. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
Now he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Hachimura sets a screen. Doncic on the wing. Clock at 6. Pass to Reeves. Stolen by Thompson. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Hachimura from long range. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's Thompson for 3. And here's Washington. Davis, the pass to Thompson. This one for 3. The Lakers with a rebound.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Doncic down the lane. It's James on the wing. Off target from 3-point range. The Mavericks leading. Washington outside. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Here's the break. And James gets it to go.
Yo, watch out. LeBron James on the break, honestly, I'm going to tell you the truth. Just get out of the way.
Dallas no good that time either. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 14-3 run. And it's Hachimura missing.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
The 3 from Thompson. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. We're at the end of the third. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. The Lakers in the lead. And so in the game for Los Angeles, at the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Then there's Shake Milton. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Goodwin in a shooting guard.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
Williams from long range. LeBron with the rebound. James has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Blocking foul call on P.J. Washington.
And the Lakers making a change here. Vincent's checked in.
Lakers substitution. Number 7, Gabe Vincent.
James with the ball. Fires from way outside. The shot no good. Outside, Williams. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
The team-first mentality of Thompson. When someone on his squad is open, he finds them.
And there's James from the arc. James from distance. Easy work.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Pass to Hachimura. Outside, Finney-Smith. Stolen by Gafford. Now here's Thompson. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. From deep 3-point land. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Williams misses. For Los Angeles, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th.
Oh, throw it down. When he took off, I was not expecting that.
Oh. Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. Outside for Davis. Thompson outside. Here's the 3. Outside, Williams. The 3 from Washington. It's kept alive. Gafford. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go. Fires the 3. Again, the miss by James. Mavericks trail by 4. Pass to Davis. Washington outside. They grab their own miss. And here's Thompson for 3. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Gafford. Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. Los Angeles leading by 4. And Doncic puts up a deep 3 from beyond the arc and then some.
Tremendous range. I mean, that'll stretch a defense thin.
Pass to Thompson. There's the triple. Thompson with another miss.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
James with the ball. Lets the 3 fly. The Mavericks pull it in. Lively's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
When it counts, you want to get the ball to Klay Thompson where he can do something special with it.
James, a screen on Williams. From deep, here's Doncic. Luka, the revenge 3.
That's just unfair with that advantage height-wise. You can just shoot over him from deep.
From behind the arc. Doncic pulls down the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Takes a 3. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Thompson with it. Now Doncic defending. And there's Thompson on the assist from Williams. Thompson's got 6 in the quarter.
What a big moment for Klay Thompson. With the game up for grabs, he comes up huge. Pressure, what is that?
Doncic finds James. Again, the Lakers score.
Who else but LeBron could pull that off? Keeping his cool and delivering in the clutch.
And here's Thompson for 3. Washington right side. Pass to Williams. 36 seconds left in the game. Here's Lively.
Yes! And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
Oh, a really deep 3 that time. And the Lakers lead by 7.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow.
And Thompson gets it to go. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Nice little draw up there from the inbounds play to get them an easy bucket.
So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.